Hey guys, in this video I am gonna talk about G Set 3 and February month events in Vanguard Zero Global, and these dates may not be the same when November comes, as these are taken from Japanese Vanguard Zero, and for JP this month was the second anniversary month, but since for global that will be March, so I have skipped those events for the next month set discussion. Set 3 Sovereign Star Dragon releases on February 1st, 2022, featuring the following units: Alter Ego Messiah, Link Joker, Supremacy Dragon, Claret Sword Dragon, Shadow Paladin, Sunrise Ray Knight, Gurgit, Gold Paladin. Fighters Collection from February 1st to March 1st for all clans. New feature: separate sleeves for G-Zone and main deck. Season 48 Night of the Sun begins on February 1st 0000 PDT, and will last until 15th February 2359 PDT. Rewards include sleeves for Sunrise Ray Knight, Gurgit, and Dark Dragon, Phantom Blaster Diablo, and the Legend 10 reward being exclusive alt art for Sunrise Ray Knight, Gurgit. Season 49 Fateful Star Messiah begins on February 16th 0000 PDT, and will last until 31st February 2359 PDT. Rewards include sleeves for Alter Ego Messiah and Genesis Dragon, Amnesty Messiah, and the Legend 10 reward being exclusive alt art for Alter Ego Messiah. Past rank rewards added to the tournament shop. Paid G Medal Skin Exchange Update: Teiu Asukawa for GP Kauji Ibuki for LJ Yuichiro Kanzaki for SP New Box Release Countdown Login Bonus, 1 next month's pack for 3 days each. Everyone gets a free Harmonix Messiah to use for all clans. Calendar of events for February. Notable events include Dimension Police Clan Event, 5 to February 12th Murakumo Clan Event, 16 to February 23rd Guaranteed Material Drops, 13 to 15 and 26 to February 28th 2 XVP, 13 to 15 and 26 to February 28th Fighters Collection Gacha. G units for all clans. 1 pack costs 400 gems. 1 box has 54 packs. Each pack has 1 tripe rare and all cards are double rare, and there are a total of 66 Rs and 29 RRs that will be exchangeable. You will get 10 heart medals for every 10 packs opened in Fighters Collection. There will be an exchange for the heart cards for the strides in the box. Heart cards in this means the cards that are on VG Circle before striding. Some examples of the cards you will find in the Fighters Collection, and if you want the list of all the cards included in this gacha and their abilities, the link will be in the pinned comment. Enough packs for an entire box through the rewards and quests login bonus. First day, 2 FC packs. Second to 4th day, 1 FC pack each time. Limited quests. Your FC pack missions are the following: get 10 KVP, 1 pack get 20 KVP, 2 packs get 50 KVP, 3 packs get 100 KVP, 4 packs clear Chapter 9 of Vanguard G Story, 2 packs the rest are to win against each of the following in character fights 3 times each: Kauji Ibuki, 2 packs Teiu Asukawa, 2 packs Yuichiro Kanzaki, 2 packs Chrono Shindo, 1 pack Shinkaiba, 1 pack Tokoha Anju, 1 pack Kamui Katsuragi G, 1 pack Mamoru Anju, 1 pack Jamie Alcatraz, 1 pack Tsunato Tado, 1 pack Ryotaro Oyama, 1 pack Saya Yatamai, 1 pack Aika Sendo, 1 pack Aika Sendo AC, 1 pack Toshiki Kai, 1 pack Toshiki Kai AC, 1 pack Toshiki Kai, 1 pack Misaki Takara, 1 pack Misaki Takara LJ, 1 pack Kamui Katsuragi, 1 pack Ren Suzugimari, 1 pack Tetsu Shinjo, 1 pack Asaka Narumi, 1 pack Reka, 1 pack Emi Sendo, 1 pack Kenji Mitsusada, 1 pack Christopher Lowe, 1 pack Leon Sorio, 1 pack collect 100 Fighters Medals, 1 pack collect 200 Fighters Medals, 2 packs collect 500 Fighters Medals, 3 packs Clan Fight Challenge for Dimension Police Clan. Collect Dimension Police medals and exchange then for the cards, and this will be held from 5th of February to February 13th, 2021. Main cards of this event: 99th Gen Dimensional Robo Commander, Great Day Earth Stride VC1/turn if your heart is a Dimensional Robo, Counter Blast 2 and G Persona Blast to call a Grade 2 and Grade 3 Dimensional Robo from your deck. Additionally, if you have 2 or more face-up Dimensional Robo in your G-Zone, for that turn, this unit gets critical +1. True Ultimate Dimensional Robo, Great Day Kaiser Legion Ultimate Dimensional Robo, Great Daiusha VC. If this unit is Legion, and there is 2 or more dimensional robo in your soul, this unit gets critical +1. VC. During the battle that it attacks a Vanguard, if your drive check reveals a grade 3, and the critical of your Legion mate is 2 or more, counter blast 1. For that battle, your opponent must activate 2 cards at the same time when activating a Sentinel with perfect guard effect. Enigman Tornado VC. At the end of the battle it attacked a Vanguard, if its power before the attack was 19,000 or more. Counter blast 1 and discard 2 cards to ride an Enigman Storm from your soul, draw 2 cards, and that unit gets power plus 10,000 until end of turn. VC. Put 1 Enigman from your hand into your soul to get power plus 4,000 until end of turn. Clan Fight Challenge for Murakumo Clan. Collect Murakumo medals and exchange them for the cards, and this will held from February 16th to February 24th. Boost skins. Carl Yamaji Ryotaro Oyama Kauji Ibiki Yuichiro Kanzaki. Exchange rates for the cards. All GR and RRR will be 50% off on the first purchase, and all SP cards are 3 times the price of the original card. Main cards of this event: Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon, Homura Raider Stride VC Generation Break 2 1/turn Counter Blast 2 and G Persona Blast. Turn a face down Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon, Homura Raider from your G zone face up, to get Drive 1 and the following ability until end of turn. VC 1/turn. At the end of the battle this unit attacked a Vanguard, return 3 rear guards with the same name to your deck to stand this unit, and draw a card. Ambush Demon Stealth Fiend, Ashimitsu Train Stride V. When its attack hits a Vanguard, choose one of your rears, call up to 2 clones of that unit from your deck, and put them to the bottom of the deck at end of turn. Covert Demonic Dragon, Magutsu Typhoon Legion Covert Demonic Dragon, Magutsu Storm V. When Legion, until end of turn, all your Magutsu rear guards get power plus 5,000 and boost V. 1/turn. Discard 1 to call a clone of your Vanguard from your deck, and return that unit to your hand at end of turn. Stealth Rogue of Revelation, Yasui VGB 2 1/turn. When your card effect puts your rear guard into your deck, call a clone of that card from your deck. V. When your G unit stride, CB1, you may call one from hand. Choose one of your rear guards, call up to 2 clones of it from your deck, and put them to the bottom of the deck at end of turn. V. Power plus 3,000 during the turn it was placed. Main cards of this set link. Joker Harmonix Messiah Stride VC. When placed, choose any number of locked cards and unlock them, then for each unlocked card, discard 1, can be used in all clans. Genesis Dragon, Amnesty Messiah Stride VC. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, counter blast 1 to unlock any number of locked cards, and it gets power plus 3,000 until end of turn for each unlocked unit. If you unlocked 3 or more, this unit gets critical plus 1 until end of turn. Arrestor Messiah RC Generation Break 1. When placed, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater Messiah, this unit gets power plus 2,000 and the following ability until end of turn. RC. At the end of the battle this unit attacked a Vanguard, lock this unit to choose one of other player's back row rear guards, and lock it. Alter Ego Messiah, VCGB 2 1/turn. When a locked card is unlocked during your turn, SB1 draw 1 card. VC. When your G unit stride, CB1 to lock one of each player's RGS. Your VG gets plus 5k for turn. At the start of your opponent's next battle phase, unlock your opponent's cards locked by this effect. VC. During the turn this unit was placed, plus 3k Shadow Paladin Supremacy Black Dragon, Origisur Dragon Stride VC. When this unit attacks a VG, CB1, G Persona Blast, and retire 2 of your RGS to reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, and add them to your hand. Get power plus 5,000 for every G1 revealed until end of turn. Supremacy Dragon, Claret Sword Dragon VCGB 2 1/turn. Retire 2 of your RGS to get power plus 10k and crit plus 1 until end of turn. VC. When you stride over this unit, CB1 to return any amount of non-sentinel G1 cards from drop zone to deck. Call a G1 from deck to RC, and that unit gets power plus 2,000. VC. When placed, power plus 3,000 Phantom Blaster Dragon, Dark Dragon, Phantom Blaster Diablo Stride VCGB 2 1/turn. CB1 and G Persona Blast to get plus 10k/crit plus 1 and following ability until end of turn. VC. When it attacks a Vanguard, retire 3 RGS to perform the following. If your opponent has 1 or less RGS, they must discard a grade 3 or greater at random from their hand when activating Sentinel during that battle. If they do not discard, it does not activate. If your opponent has 2 or more rear guards, choose and retire 2 of them. Blast Gold Paladin Gurgit VC Generation Break 2 at the end of your turn. Soul Blast 1 and Counter Blast 1 to look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, and put a card into your drop zone. This unit gets power plus 5000 until end of your opponent's next turn. If you put a trigger into your drop zone, get an additional power plus 5000. VC when your G unit stride. Counter Blast 1 to look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, call a card, and that unit gets power plus 2000 until end of turn. VC during the turn this unit was placed, it gets power plus 3000. Gold Paladin Stride VC when its attack hits a VG, look at top 5, call 1. That unit gets plus 2k for turn. Thanks for watching and comment down for which event are you most excited for and please subscribe.